Calling 911 all for a video prank?
The police chief says this was no laughing matter. Local 10's Joseph Ojo is live in Coral Springs with what the suspect had to say for himself. Joseph.
And this was a prank call of suspicious activity with drugs being involved. Police saying that this stunt was no joke as it wasted their resources. And tonight we're hearing from Jason Cid, the man behind all of this. It was all for likes and shares. 21-year-old Jason Cid and his buddies prank calling Coral Springs police.
911, what is your emergency?
Hello, I'm calling because I see weird suspicious activities at a gas station.
I'm on YouTube. My goal is to hit 3 million in 6 months. I'm gonna do what I need to do to entertain you, feel me?
Cid's stunt for clout may just get him to 3 million subscribers on YouTube, but his stunt also got him arrested for misuse of the 911 system.
How you doing, officer? Is there a problem?
I don't know. Is there a problem?
Police say that in hopes of showing cops harassing the young men, Cid and his buddies lured officers to a phony suspicious activity call. Activity investigators said was consistent with a drug deal.
My officers responded and were polite and professional.
We got stuff in the car.
You got stuff in the car.
No, why would you say that? I'm not going to jail for you. I'm not.
When officers looked inside the truck, they found a bag of coke. Not cocaine, but rather red cans of Coca-Cola. After being released from jail, police started investigating. They would find out that 7 emergency calls were delayed because of the bogus call.
While these officers were tied up on a made-up call, they were unavailable to respond to vehicle accidents, EMS calls like heart attacks, and other real emergencies.
The chief of police says he was personally offended by the waste of resources. Cid is now apologizing for his actions.
I wouldn't do it again just because what I heard from it. I'm not trying to put anybody's life in danger. I didn't know anybody was being affected.
Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to discuss this picture here of a prank that was done by this young man that's sitting in the driver's seat. His name is Jason Cid. He's also known as King Cid here on YouTube because he's a YouTuber, and his channel, when I looked at it, basically he does a lot of prank videos, which I'm familiar with because I know of a YouTuber, Funny Mike, because my children would watch his videos sometimes where he did prank videos. But this guy and his friends took it to another level. I've heard people have done this prank before, which I don't even know why you would even think to do that. And especially you have a platform where you have over 2 million subscribers, which a lot of them are children, are children and young adults. So he decided to prank the Margate Police Department because he's based in Florida. So Margate, Florida. And first of all, so many things wrong with this. They have a clickbait title, Coke Prank against aggressive cops, which really, if you watch the whole video, it was them who was provoking, being difficult with the cops. They asking them their names, they wouldn't give their names. They asking whether ID, they don't have any IDs. It was ridiculous. And I knew they were, before the news said that they were their age, I already knew they were younger because number one, he had the vertical license, because in Florida when you're under 21 they give you the vertical license or the vertical ID, whichever one you get. So they called, the person who called the police department was the one was far away filming, saying that there was some suspicious activity going on in the gas station, and then they actually left their car there, just sitting there, and the police came and saw them there. Three, I don't know exactly what Cid is, but you have 2 black boys, but he looks like he's of a different race, sitting there, and then all these police swarmed them just to do a prank, seemingly saying that he has narcotics, but it's not actually narcotics. It was actually the Coca-Cola drink. They call it Coke. And as you heard, the police chief said that because they had so many police officers that a good much police officers that came to the scene. They could have been to other places that had real emergencies. So imagine somebody died, somebody had a car accident, somebody needed help because they had a domestic issue, but they couldn't receive that help because of this prank. Sometimes we do things where we don't understand the trickle effect that they may have. And another thing, you have over 2 million subscribers, which a lot of them are young adults, and a lot of young adults now, they aspire to be YouTubers. They aspire to be YouTubers. Many of them may look up to this young man, and then they see, wow, because he has a goal. He wants to get to 3 million in 6 months. Good, you have goals. But in that 3 million in 6 months, it looks like he's willing to do whatever it takes. Pull it up a notch, crunk it up a notch, so he could get to 3 million in 6 months. So when these young kids who aspire to be YouTubers look up to you, and then they're like, oh wow, look at what he did. He was on the news. Because me as an adult, I see this was a dumb and stupid prank. Why did you do this? But younger kids, they be like, oh my goodness, you're the hero. So now they're gonna aspire to do the same prank. And then this, which has already been on the news, and then these kids do it in whatever area that they live in, whatever city that they live in, and the outcome is deadly. The outcome is fatal. Because sometimes we don't think that far, because you guys are young. Because in reality, it's when you get 25 years old, that's when your brain closes. That's when your brain is fully developed. So certain things, we do irrationally as younger kids. When you get older, you don't do those stuff anymore, because you think before you make certain decisions, which obviously these young men didn't think. So imagine how many young men, young girls are gonna do this prank, and then the end result, you were able to bond out because you have it. But some of these kids might not be able to bond out. Some of these kids, their parents may have to take the rent money, the light bill money, the car note money to bail them out. Some of them, they may end up injured. They may end up 6 feet under. Because there is some, just like there are awesome police officers, there are great police officers. But there are some police officers that are not good people, and they do not like certain types of people, unfortunately. But then when these things like this happen, it just makes it even worse. So this was a dumb, stupid prank. It should have never been done. Yes, he apologized. Hopefully he learns from this mistake. You're gonna do a prank, nobody tell you not to do no prank, but come on, things like this, think before. I want to do this prank, let me think about it. Or maybe consult an adult, say, I'm gonna do this prank, what you think? But most of the time, these young kids, they consult each other, or they just do whatever they want to do, because they got it. They don't have to answer to anybody. But hopefully nobody gets hurt following this prank that you did, young man. Hopefully, because if it does, that's gonna be on your head. That the blood of that person is gonna be on your head. You might say, "Oh, I don't care. That doesn't affect me." But okay. So that's all I had to say on this situation. This is ridiculous. What happened? This did not need to be done. I'm sure there was thousands of other pranks that could be done. Focus on other pranks where you don't have to be doing things like that, where you get arrested. Come on, it's not worth it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.